Hello and welcome to Technology Made Clear. Today we will be looking at the basics, very basics of Excel. So Excel is, when you open up Excel, this is what you should see. This is Excel 2010, but most are the same. So whether you're using 97, 2000, 2003, 2010 and so on, they're all roughly the same. The menus may change on the different, depending on the version you use, but as far as how a spreadsheet works, they'll all work roughly the same, whether you're using Excel, whether you're using Google Sheets, whether you're using an Apple spreadsheet, they're all roughly similar. So a spreadsheet is made up of a workbook. Now the workbook is this, what you can see in front of you, and that is made up of worksheets or tabs. And as you can see, this workbook has 3 sheets as standard: sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, and you can go from one to the next simply by clicking on that sheet. You can rename the sheet as well if you want to. You can just double click on that and call it whatever you like. So Tech 1, for example. Okay, so that's the workbook, and they're the worksheets, and there's 3. You can add more if you want to by clicking there, and that'll add a further worksheet to your workbook, or you can delete as well. Delete, and then that will go back to 3 sheets. If you want to, you can go down to just having 1 if that's what you want to do. But as standard, it comes with 3 worksheets. So a standard workbook comes with 3 worksheets. And we just add them there. It's gone to sheet 5 because it's deleted the previous ones. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. You can also drag sheets as well, like that, if you want one to go before the other, which is all fine. Now, each worksheet is made up of cells, and these are the cells here, and the cells are all based on rows and columns. When you click on a cell, it's got a reference. This cell reference is M12, so you're in M12, and you can see that up there because it's on M12. If you move somewhere else, you'll then go to K10. So this cell reference is K10. That's quite important because when you come to do formulas on Excel, that is an important thing to know. Each cell allows you to enter data, different data. So you can either enter numerical data, and you can enter alpha data as well. So that's quite important to know. Generally speaking, if you was entering numerical data, so say 50, 40, 30, 10, 80, you'd want to know what them figures are. So that's why you'd enter numerical data. So you could put here Monday, Tuesday. Now I could type in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday all the way along, but Excel is quite clever at knowing that anyway. So if you highlight the 2 like that, go to there and drag across, and it would go up to Friday for you. There's lots of little things in Excel that you can do to do that, which is quite clever. So that immediately lets you know that this 50 is relating to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but then it's not really saying what else it's relating to. So then you could add more figures here, for example. So here you could have Mark, you could have Paul, you could have Sally, and then that's sort of giving a better idea of what it's relating to. But we're still a bit in the dark. We still don't really know what it's relating to. It's like, yes, we know it's relating to days of the week, and it's now relating to people. But then you could also put that it is weekly sales. That makes it a bit clearer. Now, weekly sales, you may want that to cover the whole of this area here. The best way to do that, you could highlight the whole of them cells there, and then use this merge and center here, and that will merge all these cells together and put that in the middle there. Okay, so that's your cells there as well. So that's generally speaking the data you would use. The really clever part with spreadsheets, or when I say clever, it's the main function of spreadsheets, are the formulas. So that's another thing you would enter in cells, and a formula would always start with an equals. So say for example we wanted to add 40, 30, 45 equals, there's lots of different ways of doing this. I'll do it a very simple way for now. In a later video we'll show you how to do lots of different ways of doing formulas, and there you can see it's added up themselves for you.